Just saw Logan Paul interviewing Donald Trump, and I have to say it feels kind of weird. It feels actually really weird to see them together. I feel like since COVID happened, the universe just took a shift. Like the whole world just took a shift. I don't know if you can relate or like it's like the world is different from before and after COVID, and we all lost people, and most of us survived, but half of us like just shifted in personality, which is fine. But we are in this age that like really weird things happen, and it kind of feels like a Thanos of the Marvel universe actually has been in this world and put his snap fingers. But instead of like killing half of us, he just made all half of us shift personality. And I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I don't know why I'm introducing this video like that, but that's how it feels, like how weird it feels to see these people in an interview together. And I have to say, it was kind of interesting to watch. Like it was kind of good content, to be honest. I'm not a fan of either of those people. I'm not a fan of Donald Trump. I'm not a fan of Logan Paul. But I have to say about Logan Paul that it is a smart business move. It's really smart business move. And I think a lot of people are going to watch it. A lot of people are going to talk about it. I hope at least a lot of people are going to talk about it because there's a lot of things said there that are interesting. However, the most interesting thing to me was like when Logan Paul and Donald Trump started philosophizing about aliens. To my surprise, Donald Trump doesn't really believe in aliens, which is surprising to me because I would only think that it's logical that if the universe is so big that there would be other life around. Now, that's not really something interesting, like, it's not really something with relevance towards the world, I think, but it was just funny. It was just a good question. It was a good joke, and I enjoyed that actually. I enjoyed that. However, I didn't enjoy the joke he made about illegals and or like Donald Trump like something like said something about illegal aliens that he does know of, and then Logan Paul and his friends started giggling about it. I don't like that attitude at all. I think that's just not respectful from no none of these people, and I have to say that as well. But other than that. I don't know what to think about it, about the interview. I just saw it and I think it might be interesting for all of you to watch. Maybe I'll go watch it again and make another video about it on how like the topics were there that were actually interesting to me. But yeah, it was kind of interesting. He made a lot of like bold statements on Trump in the interview that I can recall, which is that's just how it was, and I skipped the bits that I didn't find interesting. But they talked about Ukraine, they talked about Gaza, but I did find it interesting. And Donald Trump really is stating that if he were will still be president, and Biden wouldn't have never been president, that those wars wouldn't have happened. Now that's a really bold statement to make, and I have no idea if that's actually true or not because I'm not close to there at all. But yeah, it sounds like a very bold statement to make, and I was just remembering something. Yeah, it was interesting to talk about that. It was interesting that he actually does know Logan and Jake Paul. Like he talked a lot about the brothers and how much he respected them, which was like a way I've never seen Donald Trump being before. Like he's always bad in the news, and I've no way, like I've not really a clue what to think about him. Like I'm still not a fan, but it's kind of nice to see another side. This is what I mean with why I find it's just so weird to see this video. Like it was a really weird feeling that gave me, but an interesting feeling, and I think I might definitely watch it again and talk about the topics because what I have to say is that well. He obviously has been a politician for a while, and he can make these bold statements and try to convince people. And it seems like he convinced Logan Paul in his statements that that they were actually true. But he has been practicing at this for years, and he might just say the weirdest things and get away with it. So just because he practiced it, like for the most part, like for over decades now, I guess. So yeah, that's what I have to say. But what I also have to say is that both like Trump and Logan Paul are experienced in what they're doing, so that's why it feels kind of nice to hear them talk, but also kind of weird and kind of yeah. But it also says like a lot about Logan Paul's political views. I would guess because he started with interviewing Trump instead of interviewing. Well, you can there's no really not really a center in America, but yeah, it's like you take like you pick a choice if you start with interviewing Donald Trump. Obviously, it is for views, it is for attention, it is for the money that you will get for this, and in that way, it is a really smart move. So I've no like it's no criticism at all. It just it feels like Logan Paul is really a Trump supporter, which wouldn't surprise me, but that's what I feel like. That's what it feels like, and I've no idea if it's a good thing for YouTubers to not be um, silent about their political views or anything. I have no idea. The yeah. Anyways, I don't know what else to say. There was something to say. Yeah, I just that's just everything that I have to say. To think that it's just like a weird feeling to see them talk, but definitely like something that I do recommend watching. And I watched again to like talk about the points because there were a few bold statements that were really wild. So I'll make another video about it. So, but thanks for watching this one, and we'll see what I have to say when I have actually like watched it decently.